We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And New York, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Ntilikina out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Knox in at the 3 slot. Hey, Brent, the season winding down and teams are looking at playoff slotting. Have you ever, though, been a part of a team that suffered a late season collapse?
I don't think the teams that I was on, Kevin, and fortunate to be on, that had expectations to go deep into the playoffs or maybe eventually participate in the finals ever had that kind of breakdown. But in Seattle in 2003, a team led by Gary Payton, I know we had an opportunity to get in, to sneak in maybe to the 8th slot. We struggled with inconsistency all year long. I don't know how big the meltdown was, but disappointing for that talented of a team to not have an opportunity to participate in the postseason.
I'm sure. Here's Porzingis, the Bulls getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Allen outside. Hardaway against Levine. Back to Allen. Over Cantor. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Here's Cantor. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. Pass to Ntilikina. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Allen, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Allen's got 6.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ntilikina kicks to Cantor. Pass to Hardaway. Pass to Knox. Banked in off the glass. Knox has got his first basket.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Allen. Last time 45 points for him. Dunn passes to Allen. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Done, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's Knox. The pass to Ntilikina. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
You look at the Knicks free agent signings, Brent, haven't been so great over the past few seasons.
A lot of that's been due to major injuries. When you sign veteran guys and you're in a situation where you're hoping to win now or get to the playoffs, there's a risk that comes with that. So a cap management for the Knicks, it's been a tricky game and one they've come up on the short end on.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
Pass to Knox. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Knox. Second chance effort, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
Tough to match up with the length of Porzingis, and when he's floating around there, sometimes those rebounds are going to come up, and he's just too big to not get some.
Now here's Allen. 8 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul. Dunn looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Allen finds Parker.
You watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Obviously comfortable operating from the mid-range. It's great to see Ntilikina just being himself and playing his game.
Now here's Allen. Dishes it to Carter. Shoots over Cantor, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
You bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. Knox the pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Got that one up quick. Levine's got his second bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Ntilikina passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Cantor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
This is the thing about Cantor. He has the size to muscle through contact and the good touch to boot.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Knox has got 7 points.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Dunn dishes to Carter. Allen surveying the D. Back to Carter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Parker. And it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate
right.
as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Here's Allen. The Knicks making the shot. Carter at the elbow. Back to Markkanen. He kicks to Levine. Passes it to Allen. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now the pass to Dotson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Levine wide open. Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bulls. Justin Holiday comes in for Levine. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mills is checked in. Now here is Augustine. Here's Dotson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vonleh kicks to Dotson. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Holiday. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Mills. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Pass to Allen. Back to Payne. Takes the three. That shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they miss a series of shots, make some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
Here's Vonleh after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Count that one.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point lead. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
They capitalized on so many opportunities. The offense tonight just extremely fluid.
Shot from 16. That's good from Allen on the assist by Holiday. And it's 13 points for Allen.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Mills finds Robinson. Mills looking it over. Out left to the wing. Here's Augustine. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 8. Markkanen inside the line. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Now, here's Vonleh. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And here's Mills from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The one thing when you watch Patty Mills play, Brent, he is great at anticipating what is about. Here's Ntilikina. Dunn covering. Outside Hardaway. And the Knicks miss again. The Bulls leading by 14. And New York looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Kanter. Hardaway is out there with Ntilikina. And it's Knox in at the small forward. Here's Ntilikina. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine kicks to Dunn. Inside, here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The G League is testing out more ways to speed up the game. Shorter overtime periods, a 14-second shot clock after an offensive rebound. You think those are necessary things?
I think they're worth trying out, Kevin. I don't know necessarily that they're necessary. Is that redundant?
No,
it might
I
have
like
been.
It makes sense when you say it.
But the league always exploring ways to improve the game, and I commend Adam Silver and the competition committee for trying.
It's Allen on the wing. Dunn passes to Allen. Fades back. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 6. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offline with his 3. Outside, Levine. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Knox. Right side, Porzingis. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
How about the touch from Porzingis, demonstrating just how comfortable he is operating in that area of the floor.
Inside, Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Carter hits them both. Knicks trail by 21. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Passes it to Parker. Now here's Dunn. On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Hardaway. Levine finds Allen. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Knox, defended by Allen, and stolen by Dunn. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Allen against Hardaway. Allen kicks to Levine from 15 feet away, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ntilikina. Dunn covering. Cantor inside. Carter on him. From past the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers was superb. He finished with 45 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And small forwards are asked to do so much in the modern NBA, and he just answers the call in every facet of the game. Tremendous numbers from him, and he is more than deserving of the award.
Back to Robinson. Carter comes in with the double team. Down low. Up top, Porzingis. New York needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Chicago. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out New York. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And, for the Bulls, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Hardaway, no good.
This is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible, not getting anything to go.
Dunn passes to Allen. There's the dish to Parker. Dunn outside. Allen kicks to Dunn. From deep. Knocks down the three ball. Dunn's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ntilikina passes to Hardaway. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. And the basket by Knox.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Chicago leading by 22. Allen outside. Kicks it to Levine. Back to Allen. Dunn passes to Parker. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bulls. And the Knicks making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ntilikina. Hardaway, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 13 points for Zach LaVine.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Allen dishes to Parker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Down against Augustine. Lets it go from 11. Connects. The jumper drops.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And there's the pass to Allen. He kicks it to Lopez. Parker outside. Allen outside. For the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 20. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Parker out there with Carter. And it's Allen in at the small forward. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Dunn kicks to Allen. On the wing, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Allen finds Levine. Outside Carter.
And you won't see a lot of blocks out of Cantor, but there he uses his bulk and length to affect the shooter's rhythm. The one thing about Porzingis last year that we saw with the departure of Carmelo Anthony is could you lean on Porzingis to shoulder the offensive load? He was phenomenal in that role last year before the injury. So out on the perimeter, above the rim, finishing off breaks, he's capable.
Parker outside. And it's in there. Parker's got 6.
Well, the D was there, but Parker too good.
The Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And talking about Porzingis, what really separates him as a scorer, Brent, is his jump shot.
Well, at 7'3", we always think, man, he should be down on the post or have 2 feet in the paint working on his post-up game. That's not what he's about. He's terrific catching and shooting. He can handle the ball enough to take 1 or 2 dribbles to score at the rim. He's really good on the right side of the floor, shooting over the top at the mid-range, and he can overpower defenders. So all of the offensive skills are there.
Pass to Canner. Here's Knox. Over Allen. Knox misses.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Kicks to Cantor. To the inside. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 19 points.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
Carter outside. Allen outside. Carter dishes to Allen. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Allen kicks to Parker. Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Allen passes to Dunn. Back to Allen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Porzingis passes to Knox. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 8. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Allen dishes to Dunn. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Allen against Hardaway. Allen finds Levine. Drops one in from the wing. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner, the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin, we'll see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. Ntilikina kicks to Augustine. Down low. It's deflected. Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Allen, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Knicks shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Passes it to Augustine. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Augustine. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Augustine's got 7.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Allen passes to Parker. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Out to Porzingis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Porzingis. Great look, but off the mark.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it.
And so it... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Porzingis, DJ Augustin out there with Baker. Then it's Hezonja, and it's Birch in at the 5. It's stolen by Allen. And Levine.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's how you attack. And I don't know if there's anybody who can match Levine when it comes to the art of the dunk. He is a highlight reel waiting to happen.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Allen dishes to Levine, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen, in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
Stolen away. Fast break, here we go. Hezonja with the ball. He's against Allen. Excellent D there from Allen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Blakeney kicks to Allen. Levine for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Hezonja over Allen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up a lot of inches, he was still, though, determined to make the play.
Yeah, this is the time you can use that word, tenacity. Some guys wouldn't even try that shot, but he goes in there undeterred.
And now here's Hezonja, defended by Allen. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Over Carter. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Now how pretty is that shot for Porzingis? A nice release point and so soft coming off the fingertips.
Levine finds Allen. Here's Felicio. They get a hand on it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Hezonja, a beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Allen passes to Levine. Carter outside. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Augustin kicks to Birch. Carter against Porzingis. To the right side. Now here is Augustin. He's guarded close. Just 3 to shoot. Hezonja's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Allen. That misses off the backboard.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Puts it up from 12, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 4 points this quarter. Allen outside. And Allen slams it in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now the pass to Augustine. Outside, Porzingis. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole. But I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
Here's Hezonja. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Allen outside. Outside, Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brent, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple of years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Some turnovers necessary.
Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
Longley, the pass to Cantor. Outside Hardaway. Off target with his 3.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Allen kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Cantor.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Here's Hardaway. Good D by Lopez. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Chicago. Left side, Portis. They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times.
Many times.
It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But I really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, and I had an opportunity to pull on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seat at half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. came into the league as an athlete and a shooter and a good player out in transition on the run. And he really improved his game under Mike Budenholzer in Atlanta. I think he really learned how to work more efficiently, and that helped him out. He's improved his game a little bit each year, and not too long ago signed a big free agent contract to stay in New York.
Lopez dishes to Allen. Connects in the foul line jumper. Allen's got 35 in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And stolen by Payne. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Portis finds Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Holiday, the pass to Allen. Pass to Lopez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Enes Kanter. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA. But last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie? Bad tie?
Yeah.
I always have bad ties.
Well,
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting. In the early part of last year, a lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about the fabric this year.
Back to Allen. Stolen by Kanter. And here's Mills. Outside Hardaway. Back to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Lopez kicks to Portis. To the paint. Here's Allen. Dotson with the rebound. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we watched this team play.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Allen.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Hezonja, he's checked in for the Knicks. Longley kicks to Mills. Off target from outside. Allen with it. Kanter covering. It's Allen with the drive. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Portis. Buries the 20-footer.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kanter finds Hezonja. Lays it up off the glass.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that